A whole family torn apart by one man's knife rampage must now face a long road of recovery as they prepare to land in their home country tonight, forever changed and not the same family that left Japan just days ago. 3 victims of Tuesday night's tragic events have been discharged from Guam Memorial Hospital and taken on a Japan Airlines flight back to Japan. 2 of the victims, according to Governor spokesman Troy Torres, are the 8-month-old baby and the 3-year-old child treated at the hospital's pediatric ward. Both are children of Rie Sugiyama, who died while protecting her 8-month-old baby from a furious knife attack police say was committed by Chad Ryan DeSoto. The 3rd victim, according to Torres, is a 51-year-old female who was in the surgical ward. The names of all 3 victims discharged from GMH today have not been released. A 4th victim remains at the hospital. The 3 victims and their families were transported from GMH through an ambulance and buses with a police escort. They were given a special escort to avoid a swarm of media waiting at the Japan Airlines terminal at the main departure gate of the Guam International Airport. PNC News was at the AB Wampat International Airport today, and we got an exclusive video of the victims, their families, and some of the dead bodies enclosed inside containers being ushered into the aircraft. The death toll from Tuesday's tragedy is now at 3. 29-year-old Rie Sugiyama died hours after being stabbed 5 times in her back. Her grandmother, 81-year-old Kazuko Uehara, who died on the scene after being stabbed, and 51-year-old Hitoshi Yokota, who died yesterday morning from injuries he sustained after being mowed down by DeSoto's car. The Asahi Shimbun in Japan reports that the Sugiyamas arrived on Guam Tuesday for Rie's brother's wedding. Rie had also been married on Guam, Asahi reports. Her grandmother, Uehara, who also died, was not supposed to visit Guam, but changed her mind at the last minute to witness her 2nd grandchild get married. It was just after 10 p.m. Tuesday when Uehara and her granddaughter, Rie, were walking through the plaza after dinner when police say DeSoto started on his deadly knife attack. One of the family members with Uehara and Sugiyama describes to Asahi running away from the scene in fear for her life. When she turned back and looked, she saw horror right before her eyes. Uehara and Sugiyama face down in a pool of blood right in front of the steps near the ABC store. Sugiyama's father told the Asahi Shimbun that he ran to the scene after he received a phone call about the gruesome events and carried his 3-year-old granddaughter, who was being held by a local resident. The father cried as he learned about his daughter's last heroic act. Rie saved her own child by sacrificing her body, the father reportedly told the Asahi Shimbun.